Behind the barbed wire of the Halat detention center in southern Israel, these detainees are guilty of something beyond their control, where they were born. They're refugees from the East African nation of Eritrea, but the Israelis here have another name for them.
They called me infiltrator for 7 years.
Is it an issue there?
David Demaz arrived in Canada in 2016 after getting sponsored. He left friends behind, and their future is looking more and more uncertain with deportations looming in April. Israel has given the 38,000 African migrants living there an ultimatum: return to Africa and never come back, or go into a detention center indefinitely, as Rafael Gabricius did voluntarily.
The policy is not to feel comfortable over there. What they wanted you is just to leave. They make the life horrible, so you have the option to leave to Africa.
Their situation is not dissimilar to Syrian refugees. Eritrea is a dictatorship with compulsory military service. Its citizens live in poverty. The country has no legislature, free media, or independent judiciary, and those that criticize the ruling regime are either jailed or killed. It's why 5,000 Eritreans are fleeing the country every month, crossing the border into Sudan or Ethiopia, then jumping to other migrant hubs in Egypt and Libya, which have become gateways to Europe and Israel.
When you leave Eritrea, you don't plan where to go. You just plan to leave the country.
So where will they go? Rwanda and Uganda are options most don't like, so they're holding out hope expats like Surafella Brehi in Ottawa can get them sponsored to come here.
Last night, even the people that I know were texting me, did you get anything for us? We're very desperate right now.
Over 1,800 refugees are slated to come to Canada eventually, but this immigration lawyer says it's unlikely many more will find their way here.
The problem is that even if they were to find some organization in Canada that is going to sponsor them, the solution is not going to take a month or two. It's going to take a year or two.
So in the meantime, what do?
That's a real good question. That's a real good question.
Answers won't come easily, and time is running out for Israel's so-called infiltrators. Mike Drolet, Global News, Toronto.
Over the past 2 years, Canada has accepted nearly 1,900 Eritrean refugees from Israel. The Canadian government has also committed to resettling 4,000 Eritrean refugees from Sudan and Ethiopia this year. By comparison, Canada took in about 50,000 refugees from Syria between 2015 and 2017.